Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm here today to show you how to work a cable knit stitch. We are going to do the knit 6 cable. So we're going to do a cable 6 front and a cable 6 back. That is listed as a C6F for cable 6 front or a C6B for cable 6 back. And that just shows the difference in which way the cable twists. So I have my sample here, so I'm going to get started and just show you exactly how easy a cable stitch is. So what we're going to do is just knit across, follow your pattern, knit across to where it tells you to work your cable, and in this case we are going to work a cable 6 back for this particular cable. So I have to work on my sample here 10 regular knit stitches. So here we go. And then for a cable 6, what that means is you're going to take 3 stitches and slip them onto a cable needle. If you don't want to go out and buy a cable needle, it's like a little hook-shaped special tool, just use a double point needle that's about the same size as the project that you're working on. So for this one, we are going to do a cable 6. So that means you're going to take 3 stitches and slip them onto your cable needle or your double pointed needle that you have handy. And if you're working a cable 6 back, you're going to take those 3 stitches and slip them to the back and just hold them out of the way. So basically what we're doing is we're taking the stitches that are normally like this and we're going to rearrange how we knit them so that they cross. And it makes a really fun cable. The only thing you have to be careful of is that you knit off the correct needle. So for a cable 6, you're going to knit 3 stitches after you slip your stitches away. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to knit the stitches that are on your cable needle. And that's where it comes in handy actually just to use a double point needle, because then you can just knit straight off them. You don't have to slip them back onto your knitting needle. So let me see if I can get that extra needle out of the way there. So now you just knit off of that second needle in the back there. It's a little cumbersome, so, but, whoops, there you go, and you just drop it out of the way, and then just keep knitting. And a little trick I have to offer you to make sure you don't get any gaps in your cable needle or your cable stitch, that first stitch that you knit after you've knit your slipped ones, give it an extra tug and that'll tighten everything up. So I have 6 stitches in between my next cable, and this cable twists the opposite direction, so that is a cable 6 front. So in this case I'm going to slip 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to hold this one to the front. There we go. And then knit 3. It's a little awkward, so 1, 2, 3 off of my knitting needle. And then I'm going to pull that double point up here and prepare to knit off of that. And we'll just knit 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, and because you are pulling it across, they are a little tight, but it happens to work out really well. There we go, and then just finish my row here, and I'll show you a couple little tricks. So that was cable front. Now this is the same process if you are doing cable 8. You're just going to slip 4 stitches onto your needle, and then cable 10, you'll slip 5. So, and that just makes the difference between the width of your cable. So let me just set this down and I'll show you there. So there I've twisted again here. So that's what's making the pattern there. So with the cable stitch, the only thing that you need to pay attention to is your pattern will tell you how many rows to knit between doing your cable, and that will just make the difference. Like here, this was, I knit more rows, and you can see how the cable is taller before it twisted again. So there you go, that's the knit cable stitch.